10 things women do only for the men they love. Modern Stoic. Love is not just looking at each other, it's looking in the same direction. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Let's be honest for a moment. Many guys out there might get caught up in the moment when they receive an "I miss you" text or a sweet, thoughtful message from a woman. But here's the truth. Those words don't always carry the weight you think they do. Words can be easy. It's the actions that truly reflect genuine love. Today, I'm going to reveal 10 things women will only do for the men they deeply love, not just for someone they like or tolerate, but for someone they truly care about. Once you start to recognize these key signs, you'll be able to spot the real deal and steer clear of any surface-level affection. Let's break it down. 1. She nurtures you without being asked. When a woman loves you, she nurtures you without you having to ask. It's not some obligatory task or an old-fashioned role that she's trying to fulfill. No, it's the modern Stoic blessing of Stoicism at work. A woman who truly loves you becomes a silent caretaker, not out of duty, but out of a deep, instinctual desire to see you thrive. She brings you coffee without you having to ask, noticing your needs before you even speak to them. She checks in on the smallest details of your day, whether you've eaten, if you're running low on energy, or how your day went. It's not about playing a role, it's a genuine emotional investment. She cares about your success because she believes your success is a reflection of her own. You may not realize it, but when a woman loves you, she quietly watches over your well-being, making sure you're well-rested, fed, and ready to take on the world. It's not a power play or some outdated form of submission. It's a reciprocal act of love, where she becomes emotionally attached to your growth and happiness. In her eyes, your success isn't just yours, it's something you share, a partnership that runs deep. But understand this, she will only do this for the man she truly loves. A woman who is uncertain about you, who doesn't see a future with you, won't bother going the extra mile. She won't cook for you when you're sick, or fold your laundry without being asked. It's not because she's cold or indifferent. It's because she's protecting her heart, and her energy isn't freely given. She won't drop everything to help you unless she is all in. When she is truly invested, that's when you'll see this tender yet fierce form of care. So if she's giving you that kind of attention, those small yet deeply meaningful gestures, consider yourself fortunate. That's a woman who has opened her heart, and she's showing you the depth of her affection in ways you might not even recognize at first. A modern Stoic blessing of Stoicism, where care isn't expected, but it's given freely because she wants to see you at your best. The lesson here? You must recognize it. Don't take it for granted. You must see these gestures for what they are, a sign of love, deep emotional connection and commitment. It's not a coincidence. It's a woman loving you in the most profound and sincere way she knows. The old Stoic wisdom teaches that love requires effort, but it also requires the willingness to give of yourself fully, without expecting anything in return. When she offers her care freely, without hesitation or expectation, she's embodying the essence of true love. Don't overlook this, and be grateful, for it's a rare and beautiful gift. 2. She defends you when you're not around. There's a saying that goes, true love is shown in the small moments, not just grand gestures. But when it comes to the women who truly love you, there's nothing more telling than how they defend you when you're not even around. It's easy to be the charming, supportive partner when the spotlight is on you. But when the curtain falls and you're not in the room, what does she say about you? How does she handle your name being tossed around in conversations? That's the litmus test of love. You'll know a woman truly loves you by the way she speaks of you when you're absent. Don't ignore this detail. Pay close attention when others mention your name in her presence. Does she light up, her eyes sparkling with affection? Or does she shy away, quietly letting others define your character with their words? If she simply remains silent when others gossip about your flaws, laughs at jokes that target your personality, or lets a sly remark slide without defending you, don't overlook this behavior. These are the signs of someone who doesn't have your back. She may enjoy your company at the moment, but her loyalty is weak. But a woman who truly loves you, she becomes your invisible shield. She will step in without hesitation, ready to say, "Don't talk about him like that." This is the real definition of loyalty. And here's the kicker. This loyalty isn't just reserved for when you're in the room enjoying the warmth of her company. It extends beyond the walls of your relationship. She'll defend you when you're not there to defend yourself. Whether it's at a family gathering, a work function, or just casual conversation, her commitment to your reputation speaks volumes. This is one of the truest, purest tests of love. If she's not defending you when you're not around, she doesn't deserve your presence when you are. This is not just a personal quality, it's a Stoic lesson in the art of unwavering loyalty. The Stoic life teaches us to remain consistent in our virtues, regardless of external circumstances. Don't be fooled by temporary affection or words that are only spoken in your favour when you're near. True loyalty isn't swayed by the crowd. A woman who loves you will embody this Stoic ideal, standing firm in her commitment to defend you no matter who's present. Remember, love is not just about the sweet moments you share when eyes are upon you. It's about the respect she holds for you in your absence. A woman who stands up for you when you're not there shows a loyalty that is unshakable, just like the teachings of Stoicism. She's not just your partner in the good times, she's your ally in your absence. Don't settle for less. A real woman's love is a fortress, an unwavering protector of your dignity, and a relentless defender of your character. You must recognize the value of a partner who chooses to defend you, especially when the crowd is ready to criticize or tear you down. A Stoic life involves embracing loyalty as a core virtue, something that transcends presence and is steadfast in your absence. In relationships, you cannot afford to ignore these subtle but profound signs of love. When she stands up for you when you're not there, she's not just defending your reputation, she's proving her commitment to you. This level of devotion isn't built on fleeting emotions, but on a foundation of Stoic principles: loyalty, respect, and unyielding trust. So, next time you're apart, listen carefully to the whispers of how she handles your name in a conversation. Be sure that her words align with her actions. If she defends you without hesitation, you're with someone who truly loves you. That is a rare and beautiful thing. If you recognize the loyalty and strength of a woman who defends you, even when you're not around, drop a comment right now. I am the shield of my love. Like this video, subscribe for more timeless wisdom, and remember, true love isn't just in the presence, but in the defense of your character, even in silence. 3. She becomes emotionally exclusive before you make it official. A woman who loves you doesn't wait for an official title to claim her emotional loyalty. It happens far before you decide to call it official. The moment she sees the potential in you, the bond takes root. She begins to distance herself from other men, even those with hidden agendas, and starts to remove herself from situations that might compromise her loyalty to you. It's not out of obligation. She does it because, in her heart, you are already hers. This is a woman acting in alignment with a deep emotional commitment, respecting the connection you share, even before society puts a label on it. She refrains from entertaining invitations or hanging out with men who might raise questions. She's not simply choosing to be respectful. She's doing it because she knows your relationship is something to be protected, a bond that's more important than shallow distractions. She shifts her presence in the digital world too, toning down the performative acts and choosing privacy over exhibition. She doesn't broadcast her feelings. Instead, she guards what she holds dear. This is the essence of Stoic love, the understanding that true connection is built on trust, respect, and quiet dedication. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." This is her approach. She doesn't need to argue about love or prove it to the world. She simply lives it with you. Take note. This is how a woman who understands love practices Stoic principles. It's about acting with intention, not for validation, and knowing that the depth of a bond is far more important than any superficial label. You must recognize this kind of loyalty when it's given to you, respect it, honor it, let your actions mirror this level of commitment, and learn to value a connection that is based on real, Stoic principles, because that's how a relationship is built to last. Be the man worthy of that kind of love. In a world full of distractions and fleeting desires, learn from the Stoics, choose depth over the shallow, commitment over the casual, and protect what's truly yours. 4. She adapts to your world without losing herself. A woman who truly loves you doesn't seek to control or change your life. She doesn't try to mold you into someone you're not, nor does she demand you abandon your ambitions. Instead, she becomes a part of your world, seamlessly blending into your life while holding on to her own identity. She adapts to your routine, no questions asked. If you're someone who hits the gym late at night, she won't complain or try to change that. If you're pouring your energy into building a business and can't afford to send a text every few hours, she doesn't crowd you or pressure you into constant communication. She understands that your goals matter, and while she might not always be in the loop, she'll be there when it counts. But this doesn't mean she loses herself in the process. She doesn't sacrifice her passions or dreams to fit into your world. Instead, she balances your needs with her own, maintaining her sense of self. Think of her as the melody that complements your rhythm, not the noise that distracts you. She knows the blessing of Stoicism, understanding that in love, it's not about demanding, but about accepting, adapting, and continuing to grow both individually and as a couple. She doesn't fade into the background, nor does she make your life revolve solely around her. She's the modern Stoic, effortlessly integrating into your life while embracing her own independence. Like the old Stoic philosophers, she knows the importance of balance, knowing when to give and when to let go. You must see that the true power of a relationship lies in mutual respect and understanding, where both individuals can shine without dimming each other's light. Be the man who recognizes this, who appreciates that love is not about possession, but about coexistence. In this way, she remains her true self while helping your life become richer, fuller, and more complete. Don't take this for granted. What she's offering is rare. If you find this valuable, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom. Comment to remember. I am a man who values mutual respect and growth in my relationships. Drop your thoughts and this affirmation in the comments section to engage with the channel and connect with like-minded individuals. 5. She sees your darkness and stays anyway. If you truly want to understand the depth of a woman's love for you, give her the privilege of seeing you at your lowest. Let her witness you when you're not the man you've trained the world to see. Let her experience the version of you that doesn't have all the answers, the one who stumbles, who falters, who doubts. She's seen you in your most polished moments, dressed in confidence, a beacon of charm. But a woman who genuinely loves you will stand by your side when the mask slips, when you're raw and unguarded, when your heart feels fractured and your world is crumbling. Here's the truth, and it's simple. Most women will fall in love with the you that impresses, the man who's strong and put together, a pillar of stability. But the woman who is in love with you for real, the woman who truly understands Stoicism, will stand with you when your world feels anything but stable. She'll stay when the storm clouds gather, when you're no longer the polished picture of perfection, but a man who is fragile and, dare I say, flawed. And that's not weakness, it's strength. That is the beauty of real love. When you allow her to see your vulnerabilities, she doesn't flinch. She doesn't see your imperfections as an invitation to judge you. She's not sitting there, mentally tallying your faults or looking for ways to point out every failure. Instead, she will sit there next to you in the mess of it all, listening to you, not trying to fix you, but simply holding the space for you to be exactly who you are in that moment. You might expect her to pity you, to cast a judgmental glance, or to use your vulnerability as a tool for manipulation. But don't. That's not what she'll do. She respects you more for your honesty, your willingness to bare your soul. She knows that in the act of sharing your darkness, you're showing her a side of yourself that requires immense courage. And that's not weakness. No, that is strength in its purest form. It's a Stoic lesson wrapped in tenderness, to be real, to be vulnerable, and still stand with honor. She doesn't need to fix you because she knows something profound that few understand. A true Stoic life isn't about having every single problem solved, every aspect of your life perfectly aligned. It's about accepting your flaws and embracing the uncertainty. She sees you through that lens, accepting, patient, and not afraid to be part of the journey. In her eyes, vulnerability is not a sign of fragility, it's a sign of trust. When you trust her with your brokenness, you're giving her a piece of your soul, and in turn, she will treasure that piece more than any polished version of you. And don't think for a second that this is one-sided. As much as she sees your vulnerability, she'll also expect the same from you. This is where the magic of a true, healthy relationship lies. In the openness, in the understanding, in the willingness to accept each other, even when things aren't perfect. Don't be afraid to show her your shadows, because she'll love you even more for it. It's easy to love someone when they shine, but it takes depth and commitment to love them when the light dims and all that's left are the cracks. Be the kind of man who can accept his darkness and trust her to accept it too. A woman who truly loves you isn't afraid to stand in the storm with you. She'll weather it without blinking, without retreating. And you must understand this. Love in its truest form isn't about fixing each other. It's about growing together, even in your brokenness. It's a commitment to stay, to listen, to accept each other's flaws and imperfections as part of what makes you whole. In the end, it's not just about the Stoic life or the lessons in strength and endurance. It's about learning that real love is found in moments of vulnerability, not perfection. And if you allow her to see that part of you, she'll love you even more for it. That is the ultimate Stoic lesson. 6. She shows unwavering loyalty through action. When a woman truly loves you, her loyalty is unwavering, not just in words, but through powerful, decisive actions. It's easy to say, "I love you," but it's what she does, how she shows up for you in your darkest moments, that truly counts. A woman who loves you doesn't just stand by you in the good times. She digs in her heels when the storms hit, when challenges arise, and when everything seems to be crumbling. She remains steadfast. Her loyalty is constant, not conditional. As Marcus Aurelius said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This applies to the way a woman loves. She doesn't see your flaws as reasons to leave. She sees them as part of the journey, pushing you to become better, to evolve into a stronger version of yourself. She challenges you, not to break you, but to elevate you. She won't make you feel unworthy for your imperfections. She'll love you through them. That is true loyalty. That is what separates surface-level affection from deep, authentic love. And when she stands by you, she doesn't just hold space. She actively encourages you to rise, to improve, to conquer, and to master yourself. This unwavering loyalty doesn't just come from her heart. It comes from the Stoic principles that guide her actions. Resilience, endurance, and dedication. She knows that life is about overcoming the obstacles, and she walks with you, step by step, through it all. The Stoic mindset teaches us that we cannot control the world, but we can control how we respond. A woman who loves you with the strength of a modern Stoic will never abandon you. She will remind you that love isn't a fleeting emotion. It is a deliberate, powerful force that persists even in the face of adversity. In this love, there is no room for doubt or fear. When she loves you, it's not just a feeling, it's a commitment forged through action, endurance, and the strength to stand by you, regardless of the circumstances. You must understand this. Loyalty isn't just about being there when it's easy. It's about staying committed, even when the road is hard. If you want a love that lasts, don't settle for anything less than this. Follow the example of the modern Stoic. Lead your life with strength and perseverance, and recognize when a woman shows you loyalty through action, because that's a rare, beautiful treasure in today's world. If you believe loyalty is shown through actions, not words, drop a comment right now. I am the one who stands by love. Like this video, subscribe for more powerful insights, and always remember, true love isn't perfect, it's unwavering. 7. She makes sacrifices without resentment. In the world of the modern Stoic, love is not transactional. It's a blessing that transcends the old Stoic ideal of rigid restraint. A woman who genuinely loves you will make sacrifices for you, not with the expectation of reward or recognition, but because her heart is fully invested. She'll adjust her schedule to support your ambitions, give up her time without hesitation, and make personal sacrifices, all without ever holding it against you. These actions aren't done with a ledger in mind, not a list of what she's done for you that she'll expect in return. You see, it's not about what you owe her, it's about the depth of her love, which doesn't come with a price tag. She doesn't need you to praise her every time she makes a sacrifice, because it's not about gratitude, it's about love. She isn't keeping score, and she certainly doesn't hold it over your head, unlike the old Stoic philosophy that demands cold, impersonal detachment. She doesn't carry resentment in her heart. Every sacrifice is made willingly and without regret, because to her, it's a natural extension of her affection for you. This is the blessing of Stoicism, a profound emotional generosity, a demonstration of love that asks for nothing in return, yet gives everything. If you find a woman who gives herself to you in this way, you must recognize that her love is not something to be taken lightly. Don't mistake her kindness for weakness, for her sacrifices show strength in love, rooted deeply in devotion and understanding. It's a rare gift, and you need to protect it. 8. She celebrates your successes as her own. When a woman truly loves you, your triumphs become hers, and she embraces them with open arms. A woman's love for you runs deep, and when she sees you succeed, it's not out of a sense of competition or jealousy. It's out of genuine joy. She celebrates every victory you achieve, whether it's a milestone in your career, personal development, or a new opportunity that's come your way. She's not threatened by your progress. Instead, she's proud of it. This is not something every woman does. It's the mark of deep love, and it's a rare gift that you should never take for granted. The Stoic life teaches us that external success shouldn't define us, that our inner strength, virtue, and peace are the true marks of achievement. And yet, when you have a partner who not only respects this, but celebrates your victories, you know that love and support have a profound place in your life. She isn't just by your side through struggles, but she's there, cheering the loudest when things go well. This is a woman who understands that in love, your success is her success. She knows that you are not in a race, but a shared journey, one where both partners lift each other higher. This isn't just about shared joy, it's about shared growth. Your accomplishments reflect the strength of the partnership and the hard work you've both put in. She knows that when you rise, it's not just you on top, but the love you both share that makes that success possible. When a woman loves you, she doesn't just say, "well done," and move on. She makes your success her celebration too. She sees the effort you've invested, the sleepless nights, the sacrifices you've made to get where you are, and she appreciates it. You'll often see this love reflected in the small things she does to show her pride in you. A congratulatory text that you didn't expect, a thoughtful gesture to help you unwind after a major achievement, or a simple yet powerful moment where she looks at you with admiration and says, "I'm proud of you." She knows that love doesn't come with a scoreboard. It isn't about keeping track of who's winning and who's losing. In her eyes, your wins are her wins, because a true partnership is built on shared triumphs and mutual respect. You must never underestimate the depth of this love, because it doesn't come easily or often. It's rooted in the core principles of Stoicism, where both partners are committed to their own growth while contributing to the growth of the other. This kind of love is rare, but when it happens, it elevates both of you. In the realm of Stoic lessons, we learn that life's challenges are part of the journey, but so are the successes. The Stoic mindset doesn't teach us to be indifferent to our achievements. Rather, it asks us to remain grounded and focused on what truly matters. When a woman loves you, she does exactly this. She doesn't get swept away by pride or ego when you succeed. Instead, she embraces it with an open heart, knowing that your growth only strengthens what you both have. So don't take her support lightly. Don't dismiss the significance of her being your number one cheerleader. That is a gift. That is love in its purest form. You must appreciate it because, in a world that often feels like a race to the top, it's rare to find someone who understands that love is the greatest success of all. In the Stoic life, we're reminded to stay true to our virtues, our growth, and our path. When you have someone who mirrors these values in their love for you, you've found something that is truly priceless. So celebrate her with the same depth of admiration. And remember that love is not a competition. It's a shared journey where both of you rise together. If you're a man who's experienced this kind of support, you know how rare and precious it is. A woman who celebrates your victories as her own is truly a partner in every sense of the word. If you've been lucky enough to have this kind of love, comment below. I cherish and honor the woman who lifts me up. Let's celebrate the power of mutual growth and support. 9. She knows how to communicate with you. Communication is not just talking, it's the foundation of a strong, enduring relationship. When a woman loves you deeply, she will make every effort to communicate in a way that strengthens the bond you share. She understands that being heard is just as important as speaking your truth. A woman who truly loves you knows the art of clear communication. She will express her feelings honestly and without hesitation, creating a space where you feel safe to do the same. It's not about making herself heard over you, it's about the two of you understanding each other, building a bridge between minds and hearts. In moments of tension, she doesn't retreat into silence or avoid tough conversations. No, she faces them head-on. This is not about winning or being right. It's about navigating conflict as an opportunity for growth. She listens, and she listens deeply, not with the intention of fixing, but with the intention of understanding, offering you patience even when emotions run high. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most revered Stoics, once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." When a woman loves you, she strives for clarity in her communication, eliminating unnecessary noise. This creates an environment in which your connection deepens. She'll patiently guide the conversation toward resolution, not allowing anger or frustration to dictate the direction. It's in these moments, when emotions could cloud judgment, that you witness her strength, her capacity for emotional resilience rooted in Stoic principles. A Stoic doesn't react impulsively. They respond with wisdom and composure. And this is exactly what she offers you when she communicates her feelings. She's not just speaking to you, she's speaking with you. She's offering not only her heart, but her mind as well. And in doing so, she elevates the relationship. You must understand that communication in love requires effort. It requires conscious intention. A woman who loves you enough to do this, who actively seeks mutual understanding, is showing you the highest form of care. She's building a foundation for lasting intimacy, one thoughtful conversation at a time. If you want to master your life, take notes here. Don't take this for granted. Don't assume that communication will always come naturally. You must show her the same effort, the same patience, the same willingness to engage. A Stoic approach to relationships requires deliberate action. The goal isn't just to win the conversation, but to emerge with a stronger, more connected bond. Like the great Stoic thinkers, you need to focus not on fleeting emotions, but on wisdom, strength, and mutual respect. That's why when a woman truly loves you, she will communicate with you in ways that elevate your relationship. She will never shy away from difficult conversations. Instead, she will face them with purpose and determination. You must learn from this. Adopt the Stoic principles of patience and understanding. Practice active listening, not just waiting for your turn to speak. Learn to embrace the conflict, as it's often through conflict that true growth happens. You must commit yourself to mastering communication. When she expresses herself, don't just listen, truly hear her. Don't try to fix her emotions, but understand them. You must be just as patient, just as committed, and just as determined to make your communication thrive. This is the modern Stoic way to navigate relationships. And trust me, if you can master this, you will unlock an unmatched sense of connection, respect, and love in your life. 10. She invests in your growth. A woman who loves you deeply doesn't just sit back and admire the person you are today. She pushes you, challenges you, and wants you to become more. Don't mistake her support for mere approval. It's much more than that. She sees in you the potential to be better, and she's dedicated to helping you reach it. Whether it's through encouraging words, constructive criticism, or a challenge that makes you uncomfortable, she's there to help you grow. She doesn't allow you to stay stagnant or complacent. Instead, she is the quiet, motivating force that drives you forward, even when you feel like giving up. This is the blessing of Stoicism, where love becomes a tool for growth, not just an emotion. The modern Stoic man knows that true love is not about settling for what's easy. It's about rising to the occasion and stepping up when life demands more of you. She invests in your growth because she sees the potential of who you can become, and that is far more valuable than any fleeting praise or empty comfort. Don't confuse this with nagging or control. It's a deep and loving commitment to seeing you thrive, even if it means confronting uncomfortable truths. A woman who loves you in this way gives you the space to be imperfect, but she doesn't let you stay there. She's a mirror, showing you the parts of yourself that need work, and with her love, you're encouraged to face those truths head-on, just like the old Stoic philosophers did. Embrace it. You must rise to the challenge she offers, because her love is a gift, one that pushes you to be the very best version of yourself. Hey everyone, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you've seen even one of these signs in your relationship, chances are she truly loves you. These aren't just surface-level actions, they come from deep emotional investment and loyalty. So, if you're experiencing any of these signs, don't take them for granted. A woman who loves you doesn't just drift with the tides, she anchors you. If you've ever had a woman who grounded you like this, or if you're waiting for one who will, drop the word anchor in the comments. Let's see how many men out there still believe in something real. And hey, I'll be reading every comment. Take care and remember, appreciate the people who show up for you, day in and day out. They're rare and they're worth it.